Hello, here's the latest video summary of the week's news brought to you by Estate Agent Today and Letting Agent Today. We start this week with an interview with Alex Chesterman, the founder and chief executive of Zoopla. This is the first interview that Chesterman has given explicitly on the subject of OnTheMarket. The full interview is online on Estate Agent Today, but here are some of the headlines of what he says. Firstly, he thinks OnTheMarket is a broadly good idea. He says that he understands why agents are so motivated to control what happens with their listings and why they want to guarantee the future of portals. But secondly, he says that the way OnTheMarket has tried to restrict competition through its only one other portal policy is nothing short of irrational. This is why. He says that on the one hand, the agents feel portals are so important that they must control and operate their own. On the other hand, says Chesterman, portals are apparently so unimportant that it doesn't matter if properties on sale now are delisted from the biggest portals. He said this smacks of estate agents not really acting in the interests of consumers and trying to uninvent the internet. The full interview is well worth a read. Go online to read it all. Other internet-related matters have dominated this week's news. We've carried details of letters from agents to their vendors. Some have explained why the agents are not joining OnTheMarket, while others have explained why they are joining the new portal and dropping one of the big two. We've also had a big argument between two estate agency chains, the mighty Countrywide and the controversial Spicerhaart, about OnTheMarket. Spicerhaart claims that Countrywide has been writing to its vendors claiming that Spicerhaart is dropping both Rightmove and Zoopla, when in fact it's only dropping Zoopla. Then Spicerhaart claims that Countrywide has been touting for its vendors to de-instruct. The irony is that Spicerhaart has a controversial track record, with many warnings from bodies such as the Advertising Standards Authority for its past activities. Now it's threatening Countrywide with an injunction if the touting doesn't stop. And still with the internet, there's been more concern over scraping portals. Yes, those are the portals which use software web crawlers to go through the web to find property details and copy them onto a master website without the knowledge or consent of the estate agent instructed to sell them. There's been a dispute earlier this month with a portal called Houser that's been using this technology. And this week, Estate Agent Today exclusively discovered another website operating this way. It's called Homeboard, and it's been taking details of properties for sale in London. It seems there's nothing illegal in this operation, but if it continues, it may yet alter the way we all see portals, websites, and the marketing of homes on sale. Things haven't been any quieter in the lettings sector, where feelings are still running high about whether there needs to be more regulation and reform. The chairman of Choice Lettings and Sales Agency, Simon Shinerock, has taken Shelter to task over the proposals for the sector. He says Shelter, which was once a charity acting for the homeless, is now a campaign which is threatening the private rental sector with demands for 5-year tenancies and more restrictions on evicting tenants. Shinerock's view is that revenge evictions are far rarer than recent publicity suggests, that good landlords negotiate longer tenancies already, and that more bureaucracy, as suggested by Shelter, may deter landlords and worsen the housing crisis. Finally, we go back to the internet. Whether we like it or not, it's dominated the news this week. eMove, the online estate agent with a handy line in publicity, has won another £1.5 million investment from a private equity firm. And on the letting side, a company called Property Partner has been set up to encourage landlords into the buy-to-let sector via online payments. They buy a portion of a buy-to-let property, getting a similar share of the rent and any capital appreciation when the property is eventually sold. So with a week ahead of us, when we see the launch of a new property portal, remember to keep in touch with the news from the industry every day on Estate Agent Today and Letting Agent Today. Next week we'll be back with another video summary. Until then, see you next time.